Hello, kia ora, and welcome. Yes, I made it again. I'm quite impressed with myself. I want to talk to you about you are not your story today. So, what do I mean by that? I have just come out of a conversation with someone, and like you and me, and I noticed again, like I do with many other conversations we are having, that a lot of people identify themselves with their story. So the story is basically something that happened in your past, whether it is something traumatic or whether it's something really exciting or whether it's something sad. The story is, an event or a period of time in our lives which was more memorable, let's say that, than others. And a lot of us are still referring to that story again and again and again. And as I always say, if it will bring you positive vibes, being in a high frequency, be uplifting others, all good. If you are feeling down though, or if you are feeling triggered by it again, or if you're feeling sad, then it's a very good indication that maybe you look at yourself and you start to transform the energies that created that story. I am never a fan of saying your past, to put it in a box and leave it there. However, we do need to move beyond our painful stories in order to achieve what we now choose joyfully to create. And the past trauma, which I obviously also experienced quite a bit, actually, really defined for a long time who I saw myself to be. And I was that angry person. I was that very sad person. I was the one whose brother died in a horrific accident. And I was the one that was abused by their father. And so these stories came up somehow again and again and again. And they kept me in that state of frequency, as I always call this, in that energy of hating, of being in fear, of feeling really sorry for myself. That's mainly all these feelings I had for a long, long time. I transformed the emotions that were attached to the story. I obviously can't, change the story. The story happened. However, I am not just that. And neither are you. You are so much more than your story. When we finally realize that and we learn to transform, then let's call it the negative past, but the ones of you who know me also know that I have different explanations for that. But let's call it now the negative past. Once you transform that and you have that energy flow again, like a river that can pass you, but not keeping it like in a box, because at some point then it will explode. So you transform the negative stuff. It flows like a river and it leaves. You can leave it behind, and then you can focus on creating something new that you choose now, and you can rise in your frequency. You are now free to do that. If you're constantly reminding your mind and your brain and your body about this past, you will stay stuck in that frequency. And as we all know, if we are having things that are unresolved or not transformed, at some point we will experience energy blocks in the form of relationship problems or financial problems or health problems. It just can't happen any other way. So that's why I'm saying you are not your story. You experience stuff and you will experience more things, but you can choose now to transform whatever is still haunting you or which you are still hating or which is causing you pain. Transform it and let it go. And then you choose what you want now. And you obviously want something more joyful and something more expanding and liberating. And you choose that. And then you realize, because you've done that, that you are so much more than your story. You are pure energy. You are light and information, as I always say it. Your body, your brain, your mind, your heart, everything has amazing systems in place that that enable you to move beyond anything and beyond any painful story and really create something more joyful and share that with the rest of the world. Nothing really is more beautiful, in my opinion, than feeling the connection with others and feeling we are one, this oneness. Because remember, on one level, we are all the same. On this level, which you can't with your eyes see anymore, where everything is kind of like a white piece of paper, that's where we are all the same, whether humans or houses or trees or rivers or the sky, everything is the same. So this oneness can only really be felt when we leave the energy blocks that cause us the staying stuck in where we are, when we release them. And when we then connect with what we really want, and the connection is feeling that oneness and feeling we are part of something amazing, and we can actually choose our experiences when we train all these faculties that we have long enough. But the first step is always realizing you are not your story. You are so much more. And I wish for you to really get that. And yeah, if you have any questions or you have any comments, please post them or connect with me on my Facebook page. It's called Inspire New Beginnings. I would love to hear from you, and you will see me again tomorrow. Bye for now. Love and light to you.